Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Freeland here. Hey, today we're really going to focus about the order of our story. So when you write a story, you want to make sure that each page is an event and those pages are in order. So if I go back to my story that I was working on with you, okay, I started out in the morning when I started driving, and then I saw a deer in the road, and then I said, "Don't run onto the road. I don't want to hit you." And then I squeezed the steering wheel just before I hit the deer. Then I hit the deer and my airbags came out, and then I got out. So each square is telling a story in order. So when you start to write your stories, you want to use your hand and think about, okay, what happened first, then next, then next, then next, and do each event in order. Now, don't worry if you miss an event, because you can always add an extra page in your story later if you think you want to include more events. Here's an example. Let's say I want to write a story about one time there was a bat in my classroom at school, and it was at night while I was there. So I was working in my classroom at school one evening. When I looked up, I saw something flying around the room. Then I realized it was a bat. So I crawled underneath the desk because I know that bats, if they bite you, it can be bad. I didn't know what to do. So I crawled out of the room and went down the hallway, and there was a teacher there. And she came down to my room. She is not afraid of bats. She had a box, and she chased the bat out of my room with the box. And I don't know where the bat went, actually. But maybe she caught it in the box. I think she did. She caught it in the box and took it outside. So did you see how I went through each thing that happened in order when the bat was in my classroom? That's how you'd write a story. And each time you put up a finger for something that happens, that's a page in your story. And then those are the pages in order that you would write. So boys and girls, we're going to do all the steps of telling the story, how we think about something, we see it in our minds, and we tell it to our friends. And as you tell it, use your fingers. Or if you're working home alone, tell it to, an adult with you, or tell it out, say it out loud. Every finger will be a page in your story. So boys and girls, make sure you get the pages in order, and make sure when you're reading your story that you're asking yourself, is this about my small moment? Is this about my small moment? Is this about my small moment? Make sure every page is about the story you're telling. All right, boys and girls, good luck getting those pages in order today.